And I got something from The Voice, so.
The Voice.
Yeah, I told him that it's just us, so let's see.
Put it right on the top of the mic.
Question. Imagine this was the real life Gilligan's Island, and you had your two picks of celebrities to just lay it down, do all you could do on the island. Who would it be? Male or female?
Well, if he's asking me, it's gonna be two females. Obviously. That's a fucking good one. Holy. Who would I have on the island?
I got my two.
You got your two?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to be current data because a lot of people are older now, right? So just think about hypothetically who was in their prime that you were like, yo, just die hard.
Yeah.
And don't say a porn star. That's so typical. Because that's not all they're good for or that they're made up of, right?
No, we can have good conversations too. Porn stars have brains.
Yeah, and they also get married and they have kids.
I know. Shit.
Sorry. I'm assuming over here that
liberal
you're
thinking, man. I'd be, women empowerment. Okay. You go first and I'll, because I got to go through my childhood crushes.
Okay. I like my chocolate.
Crushes.
So I like Denzel Washington and Morris fucking Chestnut.
Those are your two on the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still thinking about it right now.
The Voice, thanks for your question.
Yeah, because there's so many celebrities.
It doesn't even have to be like, remember, think about genres. You have actors, actresses, dancers. You'd probably say J-Lo in her prime.
Not even. Because, like, to me, I'm like, too perfect. I'm not really... what's her name from fucking Basketball Wives? Drea. One. Okay? Drea, you're coming with me. You know what I'm saying? Consentingly.
The Friday don't just take women on beyond their acknowledgement.
Let's go, Drea. You know what I'm saying? Drea, and y'all gonna be like, and Lindsay Lowe. Let's go, Lindsay.
Okay.
Where's my guy? You know what I'm saying? I'll even bring the yayo.
Yes, on the theme of COVID, though, what's your preference? Face masks or shields? Face shields?
The face masks, I guess, are cool. I prefer neither, but if I'm gonna pick, because this is the world we're living in, if you have a cute face mask on, you know what I'm saying, you got your eyeliner done, you know what I'm saying.
So you want to see somebody's face? That's what you want them to do?
No, because like you see like pretty girls on the street, because it's different times. You feel what I'm saying? So like when you see a pretty girl on the street now, you have to really notice different things that are pretty about her, because there's a
access
half of her
limited,
face.
Not access granted, access limited.
Exactly. Like there's half of her face that's cut off. So if you are going to be the guy who's going to actually step to this girl that you can't see her face, you got to be able to feel that everything else that you're seeing looks good, because when you pull on the mask, it might be a different story.
Excuse me, miss, can I see your nose and your mouth, please?
Yeah, like that's different. Like you'd be able.
Would you ask a girl to take on her mask so you could see more of her features?
I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know. It's so new. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck.
A good year plus, but I mean, like, would you be so daring? Because I was in the grocery store when COVID first hit, and I had somebody. I went all the way out to like Newmarket, and it was just like has to be the black guy, of course, trailing me down, like African too, trying to get my number and stuff, and like literally not giving up, as if my mask was like invisible, like it didn't matter. Like I'm used to certain levels of attention with people trying to pursue the chop, so to speak. But like it was just hilarious that I was just thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm out of the zone. Like I'm not even in Toronto right now. Like it's like hilarious.
Hey.
Pushing a cart, everything, and the person came with full momentum and like was so pursuant. And it's like that mystique of thinking about people, for instance, Muslim culture. Think about when women wear like hijabs and everything to cover and conceal, and then they have their eyes. Most of them do eye makeup and, maybe have it's sexy to even see a woman's ankles at that point, right?
Well, even with them, that's good that you bring Muslim women up because, when they're like fully like not trying to show anything, like
you're forced to
their
look at their
attire-
silhouette.
But their attire, you can't even see the silhouette. Like the dresses that they're wearing is like kind of straight down, so that
But
you can't.
some
Yeah,
that have a bum mark, you're like,
if they got the
okay.
badonky donkey donk donk, then it's like you can't. There's nothing you could do to like avoid that. But like for the most part, like they try to work attire that doesn't accentuate. But with just everybody else who's dealing with COVID, with the COVID mask and stuff like that, you're really looking at a woman's body now, and you're trying to not be objectifying, but like you're looking at the whole package. We've always been looking at women's bodies, you know what I mean, like us men. But like now we're like, this girl has a nice shape.
Her face matters more. It's not about the butter face no more.
But like you can't see her face. You understand what I'm saying? You only could see half of her face.
But you're forced to pay attention to it, to look at the features surrounding.
Yeah, you're like, okay, well, there's her eyes and stuff like that look like, but you're also noticing her body way more. This is what I'm saying. This is at least from my opinion. You're noticing bodies way more because faces are not the first thing that you can see coming towards you. You understand what I'm saying?
I wore masks, but I just find like even on a health level, like it's very suffocating. And a lot of the ones that are more like the material masks, like that's one of the ones I had, and I liked it because it had a lanyard component. But there's a lot of bacteria around your mouth and around like what you're blowing out in regards to like your carbon dioxide and all that shit that is not good for your face in regards to like breakouts and shit like that. So I recently converted to a shield. I don't really want to wear anything on my mouth and be breathing into my face and all that shit and having, irritation or anything like that. So on a hygienic level, it's also about how long you're wearing the mask and how close it is to your face and frequency of having to wash it and all that shit. Because most women that wear makeup, it comes off.
Yeah, but I can't be in public that long with the mask, to be honest. That's why I'm glad being a hermit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that's why they want you to stay home. But if you go out, but if I'm having conversations and I'm still doing some level of business, it's like I'm, doing certain things where I'm talking to people for a certain amount of time. And it's like, yeah, I don't wear it when I'm driving and stuff like that. It was just more like if I'm having dialogue and stuff. It's not like when you're on the phone, like you're trying to still communicate with people. And I don't know, I just thought I was wearing it for like way too long. And I just gave it a break and whipped out the shield. So
yeah,
that's what I'm on now. I still want to wear my lip gloss. That's why I'm wearing a shiny gloss, because masks don't allow you to wear lipstick and lip glosses properly. Shit rubs off.
So for you as a woman, like, are you able to, what are you noticing on men when you see like guys with masks? Like, what's the first thing you notice now?
Well, I'm an eye person, so I think eyes definitely are a thing. And the type of mask they're wearing too. Those hospital grade ones, or like if they have a material or a custom one, they have a stupid looking one, how they're wearing it, below their nose, over, whatever. So those things get, brought into context when you're examining people as you pass by.
So if man is wearing like a hospital mask, you're like, fine, you can't
I don't
get a
know.
better mask than that?
Yeah, there's just like, where'd you get that from? Like, you went to the hospital? Because when you do go to the hospital, they do make you change whatever mask you're wearing and give you that blue hospital grade one.
Yeah.
No matter what mask you have on, it's just sanitation, I guess they say. But
and what if he doesn't have any mask? Is it like a because like you're being irresponsible?
No,
type
I
of
think
thing?
outside you shouldn't be wearing a mask when you're walking or going for like a hike or something like that. Or if you're kind of away from people, you shouldn't, because you need to be able to breathe. If you're driving a car and you're wearing a mask, I'm like, okay, well, you're in the car by yourself or whatever. Like, take it off.
Yeah.
Breathe. Outdoors is where you're going to get the most freshness of air compared to like when you're in a confined space where you have to be wearing the mask.
I hear you.
That's just my take.